Looks like we are hopping into a match now, boys, and it's going to be Thorny from Team Bolt, who's going to be the first player we set eyes upon.
Thorny and Potent sitting right up top up here. 23 seconds until this circle makes a move.
Yep,
3 eliminations.
This duo here is Potent. Couple eliminations. This is where you want to be for a game right here. So let's take a look at the player congestion. Close to 50 players alive in the half in and half out zone here, Dr. Lupo. And what a shot right there. Thorny lays down UMod.
Hart, Zypha getting the knockdown, pushing on in here. A little bit of SMG spray. That compact, very useful up close.
Like what he's doing here. Going for the thirst real quick. Gets all that health here. And that's the thirst, man. He got a little Elim, jumps down. They have plenty of resources to work with now. And E11 Hart looking good here with this duo Zypha. It's not over yet. There's another duo here close by as they start laying down shots. He actually gets traded out. Can he big clutch this? He did put down a lot of shots here, Dr. Lupo.
Top left corner, you see Dobby was the one that picked that one up. Does get the elimination there. Not sure if they're going to be able to pick up their duo. Zypha going for the Elim. See down below. We saw on the top, because Ninja's baller is full HP.
He's good.
No reason for him to even have the launch pad, especially if Reverse is in a situation where maybe the Shadow Bombs aren't going to save him. He's got to put down the launch pad and make a play.
That there could be a defining moment, but it's Sublime who eats a reverse 2K shotgun to the hip as he was distracted by Ninja's baller there.
One guy, another set, does finish that Elim. Reverse picks off JF12.
Oh, and
The
that
pop out.
teamwork right there. Seeing that Reverse is laying on fire, jumps out and adds to the pressure from the side there. That one guy goes down to Ninja as he discards the baller and comes out with maximum materials here. He also has the Rift to go.
Mobility's still in play, does still have the baller. Reverse 4 eliminations, Ninja with 1.
Huge edit.
Drop in, the edit, the trap play with the shotty, gets up another one. Flying in from above, still a couple left. Quick shotgun shot, a miss as Reverse does follow through as well. Ace PGH goes down. That is yet another elimination. 15 points up until now. Frey, Wootson, Props, Zypha all on the low ground. Ninja in Reverse in the dominant position. Top down from above. Tons of materials. 3 players and 1 stuck outside the storm.
This is it. This is their game to win right here.
Royale, unless there's a,
He's going in for the point. Goes all the way in. Does not leave a point on the board as they secure a hefty Elim right there that gets a victory royale for Ninja. They had some good weekends here as well, so this is looking good right here as Niddle puts down Lol on the rotation right there, and they have a baller.
On the ultimate low ground, Crayola's own Ezreal all the way up top.
Yeah, we got Liquid here. Again, we talk about Liquid being here. They're in the center of this chaos here, and they have a dominant position. Oh, it's Cease and Elevate who are over to the side too, not too far. This is a battle that's going down right here. We got a little bit of a box board here as Elevate and Cease are seemingly on the hunt right now. Seems like they're looking for the aggro play here, and it's the edit, Dr. Lupo.
Those quick edits, even double layer edits, sometimes seem like they don't even exist for how fast these players play. Quick knockdown there. Looked like an attempt at a boogie, but it did not connect with anybody. He's exposed in an instant. Anybody could laser that down. Or he uses it as just a free exit. He does get a knock there. Hopefully, Reverse can apply pressure at the same time. They can go for another set of Elims up top. They do have that knock, and the Storm's moving.
Yeah, it looks like he wants to convert on this knock right here. He did get it. He's on the hunt. Reverse sticking by. It's just from seeing the names, you know, the tension is rising as it's Cease who's taking on one of the Liquid boys here. Okay. It was BM Nate TV, so it was Nate TV who ended up rolling through. But we saw the names there. It's just so much going on here.
If you're watching this at home, whatever channel you're on, go get your neighbors, your friends, your dog, get them in here, because this game is absolutely ridiculous with names.
On the scene right here. Reverse 2K looking for the big push here. It's going to be Holly who goes down.
Ninja does get the knock.
That's going to convert into a lot of health that he needs, right? He needs a shield.
Was able to actually sneak underneath, grab the baller, even though it's relatively broken. That's going to turn into a 100 HP, 100 shield. Ninja here in 1 second. Reverse takes a big shot. 90. Goes for the follow through. Does get Innocence. That elimination is big, up to 28 points. 7 duos remaining. 8 players total. Niddle and Posick have the top down on everybody, but that branch they're on.
Back over to Cease, who's somehow found himself in the lowest levels, battling uphill here.
At this point, because the replays, you have to remember a little bit behind what's actually happening. Oh, and Cease pays the price. The Ninja's pump shotgun. 38 points for the duo. Still feels extremely good. I think at that moment they were in first. Ninja sliding all the way down on the outside for BY's trying to pick up that. Too aggressive.
Does make it back. He's back in the zone here. It is 2v2. a 2v2. Niddle and Pulsic with the ultimate high here. Reverse. Niddle falls down, goes for the 1v1, but it's 2 players here. What's Reverse going to do? Steps into the storm, Dr. Lupo. Is he going to be able to connect?
A big hit right there. Both players are one pump at this point. Comms potentially saying, hey, if you're going to go for it, now's the time to push. Ninja in a 1v2 from underneath. It could take one shot on each, and this could be a back-to-back victory royale for Ninja and Reverse, putting them far away in the lead ahead of everybody else. Underneath the tree, look for a couple shots, trying to drop them down and force an engagement. One pump from Niddle potentially. There it is, the shot from above, and he cannot convert. Niddle, Posick, bring home a victory royale.
Massively played. You know, they had that high ground. They did battle it out, right? Ended up defeating Hogman and Secret Fuzzy for the high of their umbrellas there. Doesn't quite get it, but he does catch Stokef, and only 2 shots connect to take that player out. Player was already weak. Clearly drawing the short end of the stick here as all these guys. Vinny goes down.
Vinny and Zextra on the feed. Outlet picking off the second piece there. That's a big removal. Kenneth from 100 Thieves. Smack dab in the middle. Kayun from Ghost. Nefarious from LG, Liquid Fiber on your screen. Schmeck in the feed, picking up an elimination of their own. 135 builds for Turkey Lips, 17 points. And we are at the point now where players are going to start to get smeared off on the side of the mountain.
Parallax. It's Parallax who gets taken out. He was on a foot rotation. Spaceline actually had the baller, so they were super split up there. Turkey Lips and Outlet really have gone and put so much pressure on this angle here.
Ballers in there too.
They're picking up so many elims, and exactly, they have the ballers to get out and hop down this mountain when they need to.
If they know that he exists, there was a Shadow Bomb player on rotation as well for just a split second on your screen. Saf on 2, Zayt on 3, a 5 elim game at 26 points. Making their way across to the next zone. Finds Polex in a box. Surprise, I'm here too, says Saf. Picks that elimination up.
Such a good edit. With every duo that falls down, guys, they are stepping one step closer to
going up. Lanson gets an elim. Outcast picking up Macwood in the feed. Schmeck picking Fiber out in the feed. 13 duos for Webber.
Huge heavy sniper shot right there.
A big hit there. Thresh knocked down, looking for the duo follow through. That
he tried his best to put a trap down, but it was only a sentry. Did not have any traps.
Not going to get the job done in that situation. A valiant effort.
And Spaceline make this quick edit. This player to his right, Inspire, has nothing.
If he knows, a chance to push in. A little bit of damage there.
Looking to throw all 3 dynamite here, but the layer is congested, so he has to build over his own dynamite as he catches Zayt. It was Zayt. That's a huge knock. What's this going to turn into? Saf is now left by himself. And it's who's this on the Keto is ultimate high right now.
Top.
In the ozone layer, laying shots down from the high ground here, guys. As Spaceline converts on Zayt, goes in with a little bit of skirmish. It's Spaceline versus Saf, and Saf catches the vengeance shot on Spaceline. So he's still in this game here.
Kenneth from 100 Thieves still down underneath, all the way up top. If Dyslexic, Lanson, and all the way down the bottom. Buddyo just hanging out by himself.
Hanging on to a thread. That's what he's hanging on to as he is chucking clingers up, forcing players to come down. His clinger falls down, almost hits himself. That was a close one. Ghost Saf is now raining down shots on 100 Thieves. Kenneth was putting pressure on Cody here. And it looks like Cody is the one that's going to win that little engagement as Saf was coming down from the high ground here. What does Buddyo do? He's just trying to get anything he can.
He doesn't have time to bandage. He has to stay right in the circle. This is going to be down to the wire. Buddyo, I wish you the best of luck. Saf. There it is.
Blocks him out.
Honestly, yeah.
He knows it's all over. He just stands there. Hey, you know what? He got a second place.
Hey.
He did good for himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He did good.
That's 7 placement points. He picked up an elim. But Zayt and Saf.
This is just a tendency he has. He likes to hold these dominant spots and just put in the work from the top down. This is his play style here.
Based on what I've seen from every time I tune into the stream and every time we've watched him play in competitive Fortnite, he must actually be an eagle or some large wingspan bird because he is perched on top of a structure, building the nest every time I see him.
And not to cut you off, but in the feed, we have Nate Hill and Funk Bomb.
To Nate Hill and Funk Bomb, a duo that's been playing together for forever. B-Man sees the heat off of that
I love to see this duo especially performing so well in these intense circumstances, right? Because they've been playing with each other for so long.
As long as I can remember. Oh, Cloak.
Wow.
Eliminates such a clutch. That Boombo from above, another player rotating up on a ramp. Cloak taking the chance to hit a couple shots. Boombo from elevation, one of the most powerful weapons you can have in your inventory because you do not have to be exposed.
Campfire trade-off right there so Tfue can get his health up. And it's FaZe, Funk, and Nate who are now getting pressured by this dynamic duo. FaZe and Cloak.
Nate down to basically 1 HP. Tifu Cloak from above. Shots there, finds Cherish inside a box. Not able to box off the top of.
That's a great pickup right there.
Another elimination.
Back in.
23 points total.
And I think it's Nate Hill who puts a huge shot on them. Now someone's in the box. Down comes the Trup. Down goes Funk. Down goes Nate Hill as well with back-to-back huge shots from Shotang in the low level. That was the wrong player to push. He is on one. Those shots connected right there.
Here we go. Cloak, Tifu starting their descent. Applying pressure. Chopsticks drops down. A 1v1 at the bottom. Shotang still in this. Look out for the pop from above. The launch pad. I don't know if that's the right play at this point. Unless you're trying to drop in without taking fall damage. And actually, he hit the top, landed on the
Tifu slipped off the build. What happened there? Down he went. Now it's Cloak who's coming down. Oh no, he actually ripped it off of the top. Okay, so Cloak is staying up for the heal off. Tifu comes down with the rocket launcher. Chopsticks is super low here. Tifu gets traded out. Chopsticks is still in the game. He has enough health from the siphon now if he just waits it out. Cloak knows he has to come down. Down he comes. He's going for it. Is the decision going to be made? Cloak wins.
The tick out, top left corner, Chopsticks ticks out to the storm. Cloak barely survives.
Take a look at North America East. So in first place, as it currently stands, it is going to be Zayt and Saf, and they're going to be sitting at 41 points. Plenty of games left, but you're going to see a very familiar face right at the top four. Personal friend of all of ours, very excited to see him there. Ninja and Reverse 2K are going to be up there. Also, Cease and Elevate in that second place spot. Landjock and Punisher, who actually performed very well yesterday, so they're looking to repeat that same performance that they had in the qualification matches in the semifinals yesterday to make it here for the big games today. You also got the RBK, got to show some love to my RBK fam there, J Love and Germ, so some good players here.
And then also want to give a shout out here to Jelty, player representing from Mexico. One of the very few coming out of that community. Don't always see him up there, so really good of him and Eject's Actual Gamers to press up there. Grandma and Outcast, also players we've seen on a lot of it. Holly and Just Buiz not doing too bad. And shout out to the Overtime boys, as well as Brush and Sizlucky, all challenging up there. And right now, again, top three to ride the ride. No duo repeats on there. And also, just because people want to know, Tifu and Cloaksy just outside of this, right on the other side, would see them on that second page right now. And again, we've seen all of this change. Zayt and Saf putting a decent buffer right now, but otherwise, the spread on this top page, 12 points.